Hi guys, I am back with my November book haul as well as a little bit of an update of kind of what's been going on with me and why I've been so damn busy. As you guys might have noticed, I have been a little bit absent from the channel lately, and that's because I have been so intensely crazy busy. Right now we're going into holiday month, which means me, being a retail person, is just in full-on panic mode. As well as the intensity of the retail, I'm also in another show. I'm in Little Women right now, and I absolutely love it. For those of you who have read the book or seen the movie, I'm playing Beth, one of the younger sisters, and I am very excited. But the combination of retail and rehearsal has just kept me insanely busy. So it's not that I haven't wanted to make videos, it's just that I haven't had really the time, or when I get home I'm just exhausted and I'd be sitting up here to be like, this is the book I bought and I hope you guys like it. It's great, isn't it? And it just wouldn't be fun for anyone. So I kind of let myself have a little bit of time to kind of get used to the holiday rush before I started to kind of get back into filming. That being said, I really missed you guys. I really missed all the comments and talking to everyone, and I'm very sorry I was absent, and now I'm back. So this month I bought quite a few books and I am really excited for them. I kind of already started reading a few of them, so here we go. So the first book I bought I've seen a lot about on BookTube and I kind of really wanted to buy it, so it was a bit of an impulse. And that is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I am very excited to read this book, and since it's kind of been everywhere, I'm sure everyone at this point knows what this book is about or kind of has a general gist about it, so I won't go into too much detail, but look at this, isn't it so pretty? I'm very excited to read this book. It probably will be one of my sooner to be read books, but I'm very excited. This is another book that I've seen a few times in BookTube, and I've seen it around the bookstore, and it's been one that I've wanted to get, and I kind of finally decided, like, I'm gonna do it. And that is The Madman's Daughter by Megan Shepherd. From the quick gist I get of the book, it's about this girl named Juliet whose father was kind of either banned or kind of excommunicated because he was doing these crazy experiments, and then she comes to find out that he's taking them up again after she's tried to kind of like put herself away from it and kind of try to move on. She finds out that her father is starting them up again, so I think it's kind of about her trying to stop him. I don't know. It seemed very interesting. I'm really excited to read it, and it'll be, I don't know when, but at some point I'll be reading this guy. So after I read Throne of Glass and a couple other fantasy books, I was kind of on a big like, yeah, fantasy, like I want to read more fantasy books, I love fantasy books, and so I picked up this book, Grave Mercy by Robin Lefevers, but that's how you pronounce it. I saw it and I read the description in the back, and it was kind of a bit of a Throne of Glass, like medieval, I don't even know, medieval, like, you know, thrown back assassins, and I was like, ooh, this seems interesting. I love fantasy assassins and a fantasy genre, and this one just seems so cool. I love where girls get to be kick-ass assassins, and I don't know. So I bought this one. So I am in love with graphic novels, and I also love comic books, and I used to read a lot of them when I was younger, but I kind of fell away from it, and I've been trying to kind of get back onto the boat of comics once again. I was at Barnes & Noble's and there was a buy two get one free on comic books, so it was kind of the perfect time for me to start up a few new comic book series, so I picked up a few. So the first new series I'm going to start is the new Batgirl series. I'm very excited for this. I've always loved Batman. Batman's probably one of my absolute favorite superheroes, and I've always loved Batgirl because, you know, Batman, Batgirl, and she's pretty cool. So this one is restarting up Barbara Gordon, who is the original Batgirl, and I'm very excited. She's always been a very interesting character, and I believe this is in the new 52, I think it is. So basically they're kind of updating and they're redoing some of the stories and some of the characters and kind of giving a fresh start to some of the characters, which I am so excited for, because the biggest problem I found with starting comic books is I don't know where to start. I'm kind of like, there's so many, what do I do? Who do I start with? Which series do I start with? There's 13 Batman ones. Do I start with that one first? That one? So it's been a bit crazy, but because they're kind of starting up these new ones, it's a perfect chance to get into different series. And so the first one I am going to read is Batgirl. The next one is Suicide Squad, which I am very excited for the movie that's coming out, and I really love Harley Quinn, and she was right on the cover, and it seemed really interesting. Harley Quinn's kind of this really messed up but really awesome character at the same time. I absolutely love her. I dressed up as her for Halloween, so that was a fun time, and I went full on the new Suicide Squad. It was very, very cool. Right when I was in the middle of making that costume, I saw this and I was like, I'm dressing up as Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad. I kind of need to read the comic. So I bought it and I'm very excited to read this one as well. And the last one is also from DC, and it's also from the New 52, and that is Teen Titans. Did anyone else absolutely love the Teen Titans show? That was like, I watched that show every day. Every single day I probably watched that show. I loved it, and I've always loved the Teen Titans since then, and so when I saw this, I was like, yep, getting this one. Teen Titans, have to do it. So Teen Titans is always kind of an evolving group, so there's always different characters, so I'm excited to get to know the new characters in this one. I mean, Robin's one of them, but there's a bunch of new different ones, and I'm very excited to read this one. So the next book, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I bought it mainly because of the cover, because it is absolutely beautiful, and that is Dream Strider by Lindsay Smith. Can we just look at this cover? It is so freaking beautiful. Even the back, like all of it, the back of it is just, it's so pretty. The concept, the general concept is really cool. It's about this girl who's called a Dream Strider, and basically what she can do is she can go into people when they are sleeping, and I think she basically like can overtake their body while they're sleeping, and you know, that just idea seemed really, really cool, and I don't know, the cover and that idea really drew me to the book, so I'm really excited to read this and kind of really get to know what it's about. I don't want to know too much about it before I read it. This is going to be kind of one of the books that I would like to go into it not really knowing anything about it, so that's my plan. The next book is one that I literally bought and started reading the next day because it is a book that Erica has told me to read and that I've seen everywhere on the internet, and I am so glad that I read it, and that is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. Wow, I loved this book so much. It was just so good. It was so cute, and oh, I just loved it. I know this book is very widely popular, so I'm pretty sure everyone knows what this book is about. It's another one I won't go into too much detail, and I won't give my review on it because I'm going to put it into my wrap-up, so if you want to know my thoughts about it, stay tuned for that video because I'll be talking quite a lot about this book because I absolutely loved it. But thank you everyone for being so patient with me as I've kind of slowly got back into posting videos. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. I'm sorry that I didn't post as much as I wanted to, but I'm going to be back and I'm going to be posting videos as regular as I can be along with Erica. We filmed a couple videos together, so I'm sure you'll see those up quite soon. If you guys have read any of these books, please let me know. I would love to know what you guys thought of them, or if you guys have any suggestions based on the books that I bought, I'd love to hear them. I'm always up to hearing new books that I should buy and I should look into. So until me or Erica's next video, I will see you next time. Bye!